So did you have something in particular, Andy?
Yes. Well, first off, this entire meeting is going to be recorded starting now. And I'm recording now. Whoever's the chair, let whoever comes in know. Just letting you know ahead. Thank you.
We don't have a meeting yet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That
no,
doesn't matter.
I just was
I'm-
informally asking him what.
But I wanted to make sure that you were aware before anything.
Yep.
That it was recorded in progress.
Okay.
So what's up?
A lot of unanswered questions still. The last meeting, left a lot of unanswered questions, a lot of documents that I still haven't gotten.
Oh, they're
And
in
so,
process.
tonight, what I would like to do is I would like to see your files.
Yeah, that won't be possible tonight, Andy.
Excuse me?
That will not be possible tonight.
Why?
They're not available.
Why are? Where?
Okay, hold it.
Okay.
Let's wait until the whole game.
Sure.
We're gonna-
Please.
There's gonna be some
Please.
debates about things.
Where are the files?
Keep,
Where are the files?
we have them.
No.
No.
The question is, where are they?
Not here.
They're not here.
Where are they?
Okay, why don't we wait a while? This is gonna be a long night.
No.
Who's the designation of records custodian for this board?
Chairman, I guess.
Yep.
Yeah,
Is that who's been designated?
that's who has them.
I think you might as well peruse those if you haven't already read them. And then you can start with those two if you like.
Oh, he's not gonna look at them.
Okay.
What's this?
Okay. She already made up your decision, so
You
sorry.
don't have to look at them.
No. You already decided that he's not looking at them,
Don't worry about it.
Bear in
which
mind,
I find very interesting.
bear in mind, we haven't started the meeting yet.
Oh, I know that. I know
And
that.
when we start it, we're not gonna deal with you first, because we have one other item.
I was not.
Okay.
I know that.
Okay.
I totally.
All right. You know, if you, never mind.
I've been waiting months for you guys to meet.
I received no phone call from you that you wanted to meet with us.
I've been waiting for your next meeting and so, why do I have to request a meeting?
You don't. It's
Well,
just
okay.
we don't meet if we don't have business.
Which baffles me,
Well,
No.
it's the
No,
way
it
it is.
doesn't.
It's the way it is.
okay?
Hey there, come on in.
Hi there. Good to see you.
Haven't seen you in a while.
Yeah, Mark. Katie, how are you?
Okay?
Happy New Year.
You as well?
So, recording is already in progress, just let you know.
Okay.
I think no one else on the board wants to inform you. stuff on emails, which I'm still waiting for.
So you have a pretty good internet connection, do you?
When I go Wi-Fi,
Yeah. New Salem's in trouble that way. We don't have a good internet connection.
seemed pretty good to me.
Happy New Year.
How you doing, Richard?
Hey, good to see you.
You too?
Andy,
Well,
Andy has his recorder going.
Okay, good, good.
And he's concerned because I haven't gotten to him the request for funds for copying all the data that we have. And I just haven't gotten the quotes, so
Okay. Well,
it's still in process.
I'll have page on
Yeah, well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah, except, the statute states that you've got to respond in 14 days.
That's fine.
well, that's why I gave you what I did. I gave you.
And
what-
it's been months.
Yeah.
It's been months, so you're too busy to do that? Or you just forget about me?
Hard to say, Andy.
Ah.
You're not very forgettable.
So you've been too busy.
Now, can you put your papers over on the bench so that there are seats enough for other people?
Is there too many people?
We expect.
We expect some people, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you can use the bench.
Well, I'm all consolidated, don't worry about me, I won't take up any more space than one chair and what's right beside me. Thank you. You made it very clear.
It's nippy.
So,
I should have turned the heat up.
so if the records aren't kept here, where are the records kept?
They're kept at my home.
They're kept at your home. Why did it take this long for you to tell me that?
I'm not trying to be argumentative.
Well, yeah, when I asked you flat out, you said, you're telling me they're not here. I'm asking you where, and you just give
Hi there, Zara.
Now you tell me they're at your house.
How you doing?
See ya.
Good to see you.
Hi, Rich Hubbard.
Hi. Nice to meet you.
And Sue Goodyear. And this is Andy Hamilton. He's
Hi.
a landowner here in town. So, make yourself comfortable.
Go ahead and fall. Apparently they don't want to inform me that I'm recording this, just to let you know.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Apparently they don't want to let people know that, even though it's been requested, mentioned several times.
Andy has a hard time waiting.
It's not a question of waiting, it's a question of ensuring that her rights are preserved.
I hear
Because
you.
that way, if anything she says, if she says it not thinking that it's recorded, she's aware that it's being recorded.
I understand.
That's all. It's not that I have a problem with waiting. I've been very patient, waiting many months for this commission to meet and for it to give me materials that I've asked for.
What does it have on the agenda, this evening?
I just wanted to run through the general expectations of a conservation commission. And basically, New Salem's a tiny town. We don't have much going on here. So we meet when we have particular issues to go over. Residents will usually call us because we're the ones that are around most. And we do site visits if they have a question about construction or any development that's happening on their land.
Yeah.
And,
Did this commission come to order yet?
Well, just.
We're chatting.
Oh,
Just
okay,
chatting.
okay.
We're
I'm just
expecting
asking,
one.
I'm just asking
We're
if that's,
expecting one more meeting, one more member.
okay, I'm just asking if what's,
so,
I'm I'm a potential new member, so if there's
Certainly. Oh,
informing me
oh,
of what's,
no, no, no,
what's going on.
I'm just trying to,
Yeah,
keep
yeah.
track of,
Yeah.
the proceedings here. Because I've got,
Also, if people are doing something in a wetland area,
Mhm.
that's when the board goes out for site visits. And usually what the landowner has is a engineer or a wetland scientist that works with them.
Mhm.
And so we review the plans. And our basic role is to protect wetlands and hydrology of the town. So it's pretty simple.
I've been on the commission for 27 years.
Wow.
I was trying to find out when you got on.
Yeah, a long
And-
time ago. And, it's not a heavy lift,
Mhm.
let's put it that way.
Yeah, yeah,
In fact, there are probably more evenings when we would normally have a scheduled meeting where we don't have this
Yeah,
regular business
yeah.
to conduct, so.
We don't meet.
That's why we love you, Sam. It's not super that
right.
I guess Ron and I are the only ones that are retired,
Mhm.
and so that's why the first phone calls often come to us.
Yeah,
And it's a quick check on a lot of the things that come by phone to us. People will be doing a development where there's no water on the whole property,
uh-huh,
no wetland. So you just
They
give a
can just-
go-ahead.
yeah, yeah.
One of the nice things that we've done to cooperate and coordinate with the building inspector is to have on the form that they give out, if you're doing a construction, the first sign-off comes to us.
Mm.
So in that way, you know, it helps make sure that if it is a wet area, there's no disturbance
Right.
before they build. But Ron and I have been on
I've been on 14 years,
14, and I've been on
maybe 12.
12,
Yeah.
yeah. And
He's the-
Dave,
he's the old timer
Senior.
right there.
Going on, the last 2 years?
I think so.
Uh-huh.
I was trying to think if it was last 14 years before.
When did Mike come on?
Well, a couple of years maybe before.
Before that,
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, so I don't know how much Mike told you about me. He mentioned to me that you guys were looking for somebody. I'm in the same program as Mike and Dave over at UMass, so I'm interested in ecology and conservation. And I don't know a lot about like the wetland regulations and stuff like that, so I was very interested in being involved for that reason. And just being involved in the town, I think, is important. The only thing that I know might be an issue is that I do a lot of field work. I don't know if you've run into it with these guys, and
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure what my field season is going to be like over the summer. Like I might be doing some work in Maine, so I might not.
What's your species of
Always be-
choice?
Well, I've worked on a lot of different animals, but I just started working on bats.
oh,
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah, yeah.
That's a good one.
Shame there aren't too many left in the state.
Yeah.
those are
Yeah.
fast.
I know it seems like they're fiendishly difficult to study because of that. See what happens. Yeah.
So do you have a particular question?
Yeah, so I'm part of, there's a new kind of wind energy focused program at UMass trying to figure
reading
out.
about that.
Yeah, so it'll be looking at, I'm still kind of working out the exact questions, but it's mostly the migratory bats that get hit by wind turbines, so it'll be something involved with migratory bats.
Yeah.
Wind turbines, yeah.
Oh. Hey.
Here he is. I thought
There
you
he
were coming.
is.
Hi.
Happy New Year.
I'm late.
Mike,
You know Andy, first.
Oh, yeah, hi.
and Andy's,
Mike Jones, yeah, nice to see you again.
Andy's
Hi, everyone.
recording,
Okay. Hey, Sarah.
Hi,
so
I found it okay.
Good.
call the meeting to order. What we did just briefly before you leave was I gave out a quick overview of our responsibilities, which you've most likely talked about in the past. And
Briefly.
how long we've been on
Yeah.
serving, and that it's really not a heavy lift. It's something that, you know, you can feel like you're involved in the town.
Yeah.
So I'll call them, should make a motion
Yeah.
on the meeting to order? Sure.
Yes.
So we can get that done.
Sure.
So,
Second.
Second, yeah.
All in favor, yeah. Very good. Okay. So our main business was to talk to you and make sure you felt comfortable about that kind of responsibility. And basically in the summer, when your field season's working, we try to do site visits really early in the morning, because you've got light at that time of year.
Mhm.
and flexible as far as day of the
Dates and-
week
Yeah,
that
yeah.
you'd come and do it, so.
And do you guys have an alternate? Like, how do you do, I didn't know what the,
If there's
does
a
everybody have to be
quorum,
there?
if there's a quorum issue?
Uh-huh.
Well, right now, we need three to make a quorum,
Oh,
and we
okay.
usually are able to get
Yeah.
that.
Okay.
But having,
Well, and the other thing is, if there's an important issue that comes before us, we shift our meetings
Mhm.
to accommodate, you know, the needs of the
Okay.
landowner.
get some flexibility.
So, yeah, all I have to know ahead enough so that if it's a regulation meeting where we're gonna be voting on a specific issue,
Mhm.
we have to put it in the newspaper, so there's a notice of intent
Right.
that gets posted, so the public can come to those meetings. And they're generally held here, and they're generally at 7:15 on the third Tuesday of the month.
Okay.
That's been the way it's been for the whole time you've been on, so we've just stuck with
Yeah.
that date and time. And so we come to order usually at the 7 o'clock time, and any people who are coming to present issues would be 7:15 or 7:30,
Okay.
or 7:45, because usually it doesn't take more than 15 minutes to deal with whatever landowner issue has come before us.
I don't know if you talked at all about training and the opportunities and that sort of thing, because I could mention, did you already mention something?
No, I didn't.
Because this would go a lot of different ways too, depending on what you decide to do, but there are a lot of trainings that the state offers, and one of which would be really good to go is coming up in a few weeks. In
No, I
March for-
saw that and I had like already, I was like, oh, I made plans that weekend.
Oh, okay,
So
yeah.
unfortunately, I know, because I was like, oh, that would be good to do. Yeah,
And then next year anyway, that's
Okay.
interesting,
yeah,
I think, all the,
Yeah.
folks are,
Well,
that's
there-
at Holy Cross and Worcester, the Conservation Commissions all get together for a conference in
yeah.
March. And then I remember when I started, I did a one-day training, it was offered down in Westfield, and it was,
Uh-huh.
and I also took Scott Jackson's class, which was a whole semester,
Oh,
and that was
yeah,
really
yeah.
good and helpful. He probably still teaches it, I don't know if he,
Yep.
but anyway, you know.
okay,
So
good, yeah.
if you go to the Mass Association of Conservation Commissioners, that website, it tells about the conference, it tells about the different workshops. And the book that you guys got is now available online, so that you can go through and review those documents. You need to join us, and then contact the MACC, and they'll give you an access code to get in, to look at the book. And, you know, that's.
Those trainings seem to be offered every 3 months or so. They'll have another training session somewhere that at least have those basic, the core ones tend to be taught at all those, and then maybe some specific soil identification
Mhm.
here or there as well. But the couple main ones seem to be offered pretty regularly. So, if you miss this
Yeah,
one,
yeah,
you
yeah.
could get it probably
Sounds
right at the beginning of your field season.
That's right.
But you were asking as far as, you're probably gonna be in Maine for the summer, right?
Some part, it's
Yeah.
still, yeah, some parts of it, but yeah.
So, I mean, Mike has that sometimes he can make it back, other times he can't, and, if he can, great, but Mike tends to come back sometimes where it's like, you're crazy, cause he's gotta go right back up next,
Yeah,
or as soon as the meeting's done, but
yeah.
in general, I think, that shouldn't necessarily hold you back if you do wanna
Okay.
be
Yeah.
on, I wouldn't think.
We'd love to have you on.
Sure, okay,
Where
what do I have
do
to do?
What we need to do is, what you need to do, we need to propose your name to the select board, and they do a little notation. You get to be, approved by them, and,
Then you get sworn in by the.
you have to
council.
go to the town clerk to
Okay.
get sworn in, and then you can be a full voting member. So that's the deal, so it takes a
2 seconds.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
appointed before I even knew I was being considered.
yeah, right. That's what happens, you walk in and
Yeah.
all of a sudden.
Small town.
that's-
Yeah, yeah, I grew up in a small town, so I know how that goes
Oh,
from
where'd you
there.
grow up?
West Hampton?
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm in West Hampton.
Well, I guess that's it.
We don't have to take any action to invite
No, I don't,
think
all we
so.
have to do is
Just make
take her name, I guess I do need your name and contact information and email, would be good. Thanks. And I was a classroom teacher, I need to check to make sure I can read your. Okay, yeah. That's easy.
Street address.
Yeah, 'cause- oh, great, that's super, thank you. Wow, sorry. We'll be seeing more of each other, that'll be good. So, Andy, you had your issues about getting the, details, all my records for the Conservation Commission,
Well,
and I have to get down to the copy center in Amherst with the documents that are a large format, and it's gonna be expensive. So what I need to do is put together a list of
hello,
fees.
hello, time.
Yeah.
I wanna inspect them.
No.
No, I need to inspect them. I am also, are you the chair?
Yes.
Okay, I am also extremely concerned that the files are not secured in the town buildings in a fireproof vault like they are required by state law. And
I think that goes
that goes
across the
what?
board with all of our records for the town.
No.
No, what I'm saying is that having storage space is a town issue.
It may be a town issue, however, you're required to have them here. If they are off-site, they have to be are they in a fireproof vault? If they're off-site, that's the requirement.
All right, listen, we will look into that.
I mean, I am extremely
Okay,
upset
that's-
about this, but that's not the main issue that,
We'll have,
you know,
we'll have a
I need to
conversation with the town clerk about that, and that's fine. So
Okay.
We've got that covered. Okay.
now, as far as the, orders that were amended, I did the full research into it, and 310 CMR 10.06 on orders states that all orders must be signed by the majority of the board, and you cannot sign something verbally. Your minutes of that, of the date of the inspection that you made the amendments reflects the amendment, and that then becomes part of the minutes. You can't hold a verbal in a physical form. It has to be in writing. All of it has to be in writing. There's no if, ands, buts. There's no leeway. I looked through all the laws, all the MGLs.
So you're looking for something in writing that specifies what the amendment.
Correct, as required by law
And are
and
those
statute.
reflected in our minutes? Very, very
Well, we
detailed?
signed the order, we did an amendment to the thing, didn't we?
Yeah.
Yeah, which is in writing signed by.
No,
Yeah,
not the second amendment.
okay, but you got the first one.
The first one out was during the meeting here.
Yeah.
The second amendment was on my property.
Oh.
You are going to be getting it back to me, and I started working in good faith that I was going to expect that in the mail in 10 days. It never came. I stopped. I was here at the last meeting. That I had waited 15 months. Please don't interrupt. And you said categorically that you would not produce it in writing. And I did the research now and came back. It is required in writing.
Andy, I never said that, but we can't argue about it because it's,
You never said which.
you made some quote that made me sound like I was dictatorial. I don't know.
At the
can I-
last meeting,
can I-
I was categorically denied a written, to get this in writing. It was plain and simple. I got it on tape.
Okay.
I asked for it. Does no one here remember me asking?
Can I ask you something?
Please.
Just,
Please.
at the, after last meeting at your property with myself and DP,
Yes.
they were going to be issuing you notices?
I've never seen anything, when the two
No,
of you left.
That's
when the-
what I'm asking, whether or
Right,
not
right,
you
right.
would receive
When-
that.
I've never heard anything from him or the commission here. When the two of you left, you came up here afterwards
We spoke briefly.
and met with anyone else?
No.
Okay.
We just
Just-
kind of,
yeah.
it was basically, I was
Yeah.
just, he said he was going to do it, and I have no idea what,
Basically, the commission turned the
I was under the
issue
impression.
of enforcement
Right, however, by
To the
state,
state.
by the state law of, the open meeting laws and the, public records laws, that because it's part of the minutes, you have to have it in writing with the minutes. Because you've attached it as part of the minutes.
If we refer to it in the minutes
Right.
as being attached, yeah.
No, by the new law,
No.
when you look up and read up on the new law, okay, the minutes, when it's reflected to it, is now part of the minutes by mentioning it of the
Right,
minutes.
okay, that's
Okay,
fine.
and so to record something, it has to be in writing. You know, and I can't believe that it's taking this long to get something in writing.
I'm sorry, I'm not really understanding what amendment you're referring to, because the amendment.
The amendment at the gravel
Can I-
bank.
Can I talk for a minute, please?
Mm-hmm.
When the commission met in a posted meeting on your property,
Yes.
it was my recollection that the Board of Health had asked you to clear material off your property.
Correct.
And you had told us that in order to do that, the trees, the little saplings that had grown up through that refuse needed to be removed.
That was part of what was discussed, yes.
And the
And
delineation of the area which we said you could go ahead and cut was determined at that site visit.
right. And I need it in writing. What's so difficult to understand? You can't put your words onto paper?
So that's what I wanted to clarify, exactly what it was, because we've
The
talked about
the
it.
amendments that you made on my property needs to be in writing.
Okay,
So what I think we should do is, because DEP is involved in this.
Right.
And I don't know where they're at this point, I think we should circle back to DEP and express, list the things out that Andy's brought up and say, look, what's the best approach to do with this? Because I don't wanna trip
circumvent
over,
their work.
DEP's work.
I think what I'll
This-
do
this is-
is I'll send,
I'm not questioning,
Yeah,
I'm not
it's
questioning what
basic,
you're saying.
it's basic record keeping.
I'll-
I understand that, but I
I'll
wanna.
draft the material and
it's-
send it to DEP and get their reply and then get it to Andy. Yeah, I'll have them,
I want it to go through the commission, please.
Well, that's
And then because this is all public stuff, and I want it all public.
It's all public with DEP too. I'm gonna just, I think we just need we need the advice of how to
Yes.
proceed, given the situation.
Well,
And the
we were
fact that
told-
DEP has been involved already, I think we need the advice of DEP.
DEP told us not to communicate about that property issue with Andy anymore.
Exactly.
When did you receive that communique?
I think it was clear the last time we were at the field. with DEP.
Basically, I was told that Tim was going to be moving forward and that we weren't gonna be doing anything, that it was gonna be DEP going forward. That's why I asked you if you received anything. 'Cause
So,
I haven't heard anything since.
so he told you,
And we haven't.
Well, he told you he was going to when we left the site.
no, that the commission isn't to do anything. But I'm asking, when did the commission become, who of the commission, when did you become aware that you're not supposed to do anything regarding my property without consulting DEP?
Well, DEP has authority over this over us, and when he said he was taking over, that's basically DEP stepping in and
That's
taking
not
control.
the chair just stated specifically that DEP does not want you discussing my property without informing them. I'm asking, when
Okay.
did that come and where?
Listen, we're going to go ahead.
I just weigh in really quickly, but my understanding is that from the moment we filed the initial enforcement order, that's when we no longer should have been participating except at their request. That's my understanding.
Yeah,
Wow.
But again, I think we need to
Ah.
talk, we need to talk with we're gonna talk with DEP about it, and
Yeah.
I guess sort of make sure we're taking the steps we're supposed to be taking, and not doing something we're not supposed to be doing.
When the enforcement went to DEP.
And,
When did which is another question is, when did this commission, vote to send it to DEP?
I think that it happened at a meeting here.
Really? What meeting? Because I was at all the meetings and it was never mentioned.
Well, I think,
Are you talking a meeting that I wasn't here?
no, I think you were here.
So, I've got it all recorded, I'm trying, and
Well, maybe you
I've
should go
gone
back to
over
the
it now,
recordings,
not
because it-
seen anything there that says anything of this being reported, being sent.
Yeah, we're based on memory. So if you've got it written.
It's not in your minutes, it's not anywhere, it wasn't during those
And it
meetings,
wasn't on the tapes.
it's not on the tape, so I'm asking,
So-
when did this
well, you,
commission
I guess-
decide?
I guess-
You were at the meeting that DEP was here at,
Yeah.
and we discussed all this. And you're at that meeting when we all agreed that you were gonna go out and have a site visit with.
DEP.
with
Back up
DEP, correct?
15 months,
No, but was that?
back up
right?
15 months.
Listen, we're gonna,
We're gonna go into
Madam Chair,
executives.
no, I think at this point, what I'd like to, again, we're gonna talk to DEP, we're gonna sort through all of this, get their advice on how to sort through all of it. Now, are there other things that you wanna just mention and list out?
Well, yeah, I mean, my biggest problem is, I came here to inspect, files, and you don't have them here, so when are they gonna be here?
We already talked about that, and we're gonna
No,
talk
no,
to
you
the
gave
town
me a-
clerk about that, and how to
No.
proceed on that.
Well, as far as the fireproof
Right,
aspect, I'm saying when I need to inspect them, when can I inspect them, since they're not here? I don't need copies made, I want to inspect them, and then,
We'll have to check that one out then.
Yeah, we'll get back to you.
And we, again, we.
when? I mean, the last time it's been 6 months.
I would suggest that we have also then a conversation with the town clerk, and/or ask the town clerk to have a conversation with, town's council
Council,
to
yeah.
find out how we proceed on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not
Yeah.
questioning whether you have the right to look at them, I just don't know how we do that. I assume they have to be, somebody has to be sitting here
Right.
for that whole process, and
Yeah.
so I think there's another thing to put on the list of things that we need
Yeah.
to look at. Okay, anything else, Andy?
Well, stuff that I know that is supposed to be in there, which are the emails that I've been asking. All of you have all your emails printed out, that are related to the Conservation Commission business.
I don't have
Can-
any emails, other than meeting times.
You?
Do I have them printed out?
Yes.
No.
No. That's a set of documents I've requested several times now, in which I am expecting to inspect. The copy of the, state ethics form that you signed when you, took your oath to be sworn in, that's supposed to be in the files. I
think
need to
that-
see a copy of
I think
that.
Stacy, the clerk, has all those.
This is something that you have to keep in your files, as far as the receipt and acknowledgement of having the state ethics. So,
Well, I'd be
this
happy
is
to
something
check
that's supposed to
with
be in
Stacy
your
on
files, in which, and the other that, your commission slips. That Stacy doesn't have, that's something that each of you have, that's not required to be kept in the, commission files that are supposed to be on premise. And, your charter, yes, the charter,
Well, the
for
state
the commission.
provides that.
No.
The town clerk would have to have that, because we don't have a charter.
No.
Okay.
Why would we? why
And
would
you
we
have no written regulations that you have, that you know of?
We have not adopted, to my knowledge, any
Any special
regulations beyond what the
regulations.
state provides us.
So you have no permission, okay. And so you have no local regulations that you've adopted either?
No.
No.
Okay,
Okay, so you've given us a
Um,
list of things we need to look into and talk to some folks about.
well,
Sue, is there any other, were there other items on the agenda tonight that we should be dealing with?
No, I don't think so.
I make a motion, we adjourn.
So-
well,
so-
my question is, when are you gonna get back to me?
We have to
When
talk to
people
some
get back
people.
to us.
When people get back to us, we'll get back to you.
The last time's been 6 months, before that was 15 months.
I move we adjourn.
We're-
Second.
So moved.
All in
All
favor?
in favor? Okay, thanks, Andy.
Thank you.
Our next meeting will be posted as it usually is. Okay.
Assuming we can find a room.
Yeah.
Did I ask you about turtles, other stuff?
Yeah.
Aspen Wildlife Refuge. They have tags they need to swap out next spring. You know, look, I know you're busy, but I think they're gonna pay a lot, and I couldn't think of anyone else who might be interested.
Yeah, when, so what's, do you know when the timing of that?
All right, Andy, we gotta close it up here too, so you.
Yeah. Here, I just wanted to give you an email that you can send your response.
You have email now?
Yes, I have email now.
All right.
Holy moly, this is
I was basically forced to by the town.
Either email it or send it a letter,
Say again?
response, you got an email, it's got an email now.
Oh, you have an email.
Just-
That's great. Let me read it, Andy, so I'm sure.
Ron, is that your thing?
I'll donate it to the town.
Hamilton, 41 West,
Thank you.
yahoo.com.
Without
Okay.
cards, why am I all away?
So I hope to hear a response before spring.
Everybody's busy.
So is this commission a member of the Massachusetts Association of Conservation Commissions?
Sure.
Huh?
Yes.
And what do you have in your library?
I don't know what you mean.
What does the Conservation Commission's library consist of?
We don't have a library.
You don't have a library, okay.
We rely on the MACC's library.
This is not an icy night.
Could be us, yep. Could be us, there we go. Rain's real. Don't forget your phone there.
Oh, no. Right.
Take care.
So not even an idea how long you can expect.
Well, I'll work on putting the requests in this weekend, but it doesn't say when I'm gonna be hearing back.